Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the TCG-Blader, and yeah, I know, it has been a very long time since my last video that was done, like, literally months ago. I can't remember when, just go check the last video and you'll see. But, yeah, I am sorry for not really doing much in terms of video and whatnot. Just haven't really found much of anything to review. I mean, I have, but I just ended up opening them anyway and not doing a video like this. But I'm going to do a video, so here it is. This video is going to be the Legendary Modern decks for Yu-Gi-Oh! So it has Sky Striker, Mitsurugi, and X-Saber in this, in these. So yeah, I did one with the Legendary 5Bs, so of the Stardust, Blackwing, and Black Rose. Yeah, them ones. I hope they do the other three. So they hope they do Jack, Leo, and Luna. So that way everyone can be represented. And they're doing another one where they have, I can only remember Odd Eyes, but they have another one coming where they have Odd Eyes as one of the decks. Wow. So here is the back. So pause it to read that if you can see it. All the stuff on there. And right, let's get into it. So how have you been, guys? It's been a while since I last did one of these. So yeah, so each deck comes with, in these three little paper things, and this is the promo cards, I think. So we'll get into this. So we have Mitsurugi Ritual, which is the spell card. Ooh, we have Sky Striker Ace Camilla. She must be a new Sky Striker, so she's new. And X-Saber Gotham. So that's pretty cool. I think those are the alternate arts for them, like alt arts. That's Cuddle, that can wait. So I think we'll start with X-Sabers. How about that? We'll do X-Sabers. So where do I open this? This is a very interesting way of doing things, so the fact that it's not plastic wrapping anymore is rather nice. So, oop, I'm losing a card. Lost the card already. So here we have the X-Sabers deck, so Polania, Bruno, Gotham's Second Call, that might be there. Saber combination. Commander Souza Swordmaster. Like, this was a common. I think this was a common. So, that's actually pretty cool. There's another Gotham's right there. Airbellum, Palmuro, Partial, Fault Troll, a few Fault Trolls actually. Ragigura, Full Helm Knight, Garsam, a couple of Garsam, Emer's Blade, Bogart Knight, a few Bogart Knights, Dark Soul. Ooh, the Molchamies. That's actually pretty neat. A few the Molchamies, and another Polania, and another Bruno. That's actually not so bad. Good cards overall. Emergency Teleport, Saber Slash, Tenki, yeah, a few Tenkies. Second Call, another 2 second calls right there, that's pretty cool. Called by the Grave, Triple T, that's actually pretty cool. Pot of Prosperity, Small World, that's actually pretty decent. Another Triple T, but it's the Triple Tactics Thrust instead. So those are the spell cards. Emergency Call, Saber Hole, that's pretty cool. And Karma Cannon, that's nice, a few traps. And these are the Synchros, so Mist Worm, Urbellum, ooh, Black Rose, that's interesting. Naturia Beast, Barkion, Oh, okay, so there's another Gothams. So those must be the alt art ones then that I've got. There. Hyun Lee, Trishula, that sounds pretty cool. Soza, oh, how interesting. So Soza is both an X-Saber and a Not. That's cool. Cloud Castle, Moonlight Dragon, that's pretty cool. Croco Dragon, Arcthes, I think. Cheng Ying, okay, interesting. And another emergency call. Alright, so that is the X-Sabers deck. I'll put the secret rare version of Gotham's on the top. So that is X-Sabers. We'll do Sky Strikers next, because it seems to be the one that's on the top of the alt art. So I'll do Sky Strikers next. So, oops. Okay, so we have Sky Striker Mobilize Linkage. That's pretty cool. Sky Striker Mecha Adel Saber. Ooh, that's new. Yeah, I get that. I guess that they are adding new cards. Of course, what's cool is that I could have gotten a Starlight, but I didn't. But oh well. Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones. That's cool. Carmilla. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Surgical Striker Spectra. That's pretty neat. Combined Maneuver Engaged 0. That must be new. This must be a new one. That's pretty cool. Prototype Sky Striker Ace Amatsu. That's also pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of Sky Strikers, but with this deck I might give them a try, who knows. 3 Rays, so there's your main. Nibiru, a couple of Nibirus. Rose, that's actually pretty neat. A couple of roses. Wow, damn, okay, 3 Raigekis, that's pretty cool. Feather Duster, oh yeah, that's right, they unlimited upstart, that's actually pretty cool. Reinforcement, Called by the Grave, Engage, of course, you gotta have your Engage. Afterburners, Jamming Waves, few Widow Anchors actually. Eagle Booster, Shark Cannon, Hercules Base, Multi-Roll, Area 0. Yeah, a couple of Lightning Storms, that's pretty cool. Another Triple T, that's the second Triple T I've got. A couple more linkages. Another Triple T of the Thrust variety. And Lemniscate. Sky Striker Special Maneuver Lemniscate. Okay. And then you got the Kagari, the regular art and alt art. Shizuku, couple of Shizuku. Hayate, couple of Hayate. Kiana, Zeke, Azalea, Zero, and a token. Hey, that's actually not so bad. The Sky Strikers are a very popular deck, so it makes a lot of sense. So I'll put there. And now, on to the final deck, which is the Mitsurugi, which is the ritual-based deck. So each deck comes in different varieties. So we got Synchro, which is my favorite of all of these summoning mechanics. We got Link, obviously, and we have Ritual right here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is interesting. We got a secret rare in the actual thing. So we got Mitsurugi no Mikoto Kusanagi. That's actually pretty cool. Futso no Hama no Mitsurugi, so pretty cool. Ame no Habakari no Mitsurugi. Yes, you just heard me say that correctly. Mitsurugi Prayers, Mitsurugi Mirror, Mitsurugi Great Purification, Mitsurugi Tempest. I mean, you can pause if you want to read the cards, I don't mind. I'm not going to say all of their effects, we'll just make the video a bit longer. Maybe I want it to be that long. Manju, that's actually pretty cool, Manju's good. Few Ash Blossoms, that's nice. Night Sword Serpent, Mitsurugi no Mikoto Saji, a few Sajis. Mitsurugi no Mikoto Aramasa, a few Aramasas. Mitsurugi no Miko Wusu, well, one of them. Ame no Murakumo no Mitsurugi, yeah, a few Mitsurugi of them. Pre-prep of rights, a few of them. Pot of extravagance, a few of them. Ooh, forbidden droplet. That's actually pretty nice. Yep. Mitsurugi prayers right there. Mitsurugi ritual, a few there. A couple there. There's one there. Mitsurugi Magatama. Yeah. Mitsurugi Sacred Boundary. Okay, so those are the spell cards. Oh, wow. This is the first time I'm seeing some infinite impermanence. Wow, okay. 3 infinite impermanence. Oh. So we got some other cards in here. So we got Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. So we got that. Tornado Dragon, number 41. That's actually pretty cool. Number 90. Number 60. Wow, okay, like Dragon adding this. That's pretty cool. And Super Star Slayer Hyphon Sky Strikers. Sky Crisis. Yep, there we go. Kind of wish this was Zeus. It would have been nice. Ooh, IP Masquerade, a couple of IPs, which one of them was the old art. Dark the Dark Charmer, a couple of them. Dynamondo, that does make a bit of sense. Ooh, hey, this is my first time getting an SP. Instead of pulling it from the pack that she's in, I get it straight from that deck. That's actually pretty cool, I am not gonna lie. So, SP and IP are really, really good in terms of deck. Yeah, in terms of decks. So, yeah, I think that will be all for this video. If you enjoy it, like, I know it's been a while since my last one, but if you enjoyed this one, please leave a like. Comment if you want to see more videos like this. Will try and do more if I can. It might take a while, but I will try. Subscribe so that you don't miss any more videos like this, including Beyblade as well. I'll do other TCGs apart from Yu-Gi-Oh! If I get around to it. And, yeah. Again, like, comment, subscribe, make sure to ring the bell, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.